Hey guys, welcome back to SLT Learning, and this is Ankit Prajapati, and today we're gonna cover one more question on Cypress automation side. So if you are preparing for a QA automation interview, I will suggest just visit our YouTube channel. You will find a different playlist on the topic wise, and these are the questions are the real interview questions that has been asked in the real interviews by the big tech companies like Wipro, TCS, Accenture, and all those things. So I would just say, yeah, if you are preparing for Q automation interview, just spend 2 to 3 hours and go with all the common and frequently asked questions by yourself, so you can answer in a better way. Okay. So let's we see today about Cypress. So explain how to use custom command in Cypress and when do you create the one. Okay. When the word is come in your mind, right? Custom command. That means the command that you create by yourself, like the user defined command. That we also do in a Selenium as well. Okay. We can create our utility files, and where we have our Excel related utilities command, like read from the Excel or write from the Excel. Some of the command I will just says the user defined functionality that you do not want to keep repeating your same code in your different test cases and waste your time. So you can create your own custom command and then use that custom command whenever it is required, like a login functionality, then register, then get data, or something kind of information. Okay. So let's see how you can do in a Cypress in better way. So in Cypress, custom command are a way to extend the Cypress functionality by creating your own reusable functions. Okay. So instead of repeating the same logic across the multiple tests, what you can do, you can abstract it into the command and call it built-in Cypress custom command, like using the you can create using the built-in command available in Cypress, like cy.get, cy.visit. So those kind of command you can use and create your own custom command. Okay. Let's we see the example, then you will understand in a better way. But these are the user defined command that you use. Okay. So custom command are usually defined inside this folder, Cypress support and command.js. So this is the custom command file. Okay guys, command.js. So if you're writing your own user defined command, you need to write inside this JS file, and then system will read it. Okay. So Cypress support and command.js. So let's suppose cypress.command.add login. I'm gonna add the login under this command.js login command. So this is my command name. Okay, login is my command name, and these are the parameter I am passing, username and password. Okay. So what I need to do, so this 4 line of code I am adding over here, cy.visit login page, cy.get input button and type input, username, then password button, password text field, then use password, type password, then use then call fetch the login submit button or login button, then click on the login button. Okay. So if you see this 1 2 3 4 line of code and this 5th line of code you want to write, right? Now suppose you have 10 test case, and each and every test case you want to do the login, so you cannot go and copy paste this 5 line of code in every 10 test case. Instead of that, what you can do, you can use 1 line of code in your 5 test case. And how you can use this, let me see. So let's suppose cypress.end-to-end and login.cy.js, this is your actual test case where you want to do. So what you just say is describe login test. Your test case will be successful login, so you are passing the valid username and password. If it is a negative testing, like unsuccessful message you want to see, then you provide the login username and password would be the wrong. Okay. So cy.login, this is the 2 parameter, username and password you pass, this is the value that you are passing, and once you pass this one, then custom command will run and perform the login operation till the click on the submit button, and after that you will just say cy.contains welcome test user, be visible or not. Okay. So this is the way you can use your custom command, the login by name, cy.login. This login name is coming from over here. If you just say the name different, you need to pass the different name, and these are the 2 parameters you are passing. Okay. And then you are validating the specific information is visible on screen or not. Okay. So this is how you can create a custom command under the custom.js, and this is how you can use in your actual test case by calling them. Okay. Type of custom commands. Now they might be asking, can you tell us what are the different type of custom commands, right? So there are 2 type of custom command we have in Cypress. The parent command, which is like start the new chain, like example cy.login. Then the child command that operate on a subject from a previous command, like already we have performed certain action, then it will perform another action based on the previous command, that is called a child command. Let me see the example. So cypress.command.add click link previous subject element, subject this one, and then cy.wrap subject contains a text and then click on this one. So if that element contain that particular subject, then perform the click links, and this is how you can use it. cy.get, this is the child, this is the example of the child command, how you can use the child command. Okay, so cy.get nav and click link and go. This is the parent command that you have created, but this is how you create the child command, and this is how you can use it. So previously you will have this command, you see, cy.get.nav and then dot click. So this will become child, this will become parent, and this will become child, because this is, if you see, this is you created and this is directly used cy.login. So first itself you have used, this is become parent, but over here you have used cy.get to this navigate, then click on the link, that is become the child command. Okay, so this is how you can give the example of parent and child command in your project. And then dual command can be used either as a parent, either as a child. So like cy.command.add data test, this is the optional, then subject and value, these are the two parameters that you need to pass. Okay, then you need to create the variable selector data test values, so you will store all the values over here and return. The subject will have this particular, this is ternary operation that we have used, the cy.wrap the subject to find selector is equal to cy.get selector. This is the custom command, that dual command that you have created, and this is how you can use cy.data test login button click. So this will click on the login button, then this is the parent way and this is the child way. cy.get form, after getting the form, then dot data test username input type admin. So this is the child command. Okay, so this is the another way, the dual command you can create and you can use in your test automation script. Okay, so if they will ask you how the custom commands work and where you can store the custom commands, just says command.js. Or maybe they will ask you, let's suppose in Cypress you create your own commands or own functions, right? So what is the default file where you can save that information? So you can just say command.js or command.typescript if we are using the TypeScript, then this is command.ts where we write our default command, custom command over. Okay, so this is how you should answer this question, guys. If they will ask you more, you can, whenever we cover any interview questions, okay, and if you find in your past interview they have asked but you have failed to answer it, so do not depend on the information. You can try to go on Google and try to have collect some more information, but this kind of interview question will definitely be asked for the fresher as well, for the experienced tester as well. And whenever you prepare for any syntax or example related questions, always try to create your own example which relate to your project which you have defined in your resume, because when you speak about more, if they will wants to know more, they will definitely ask you the example from your own project. Okay, so be prepared with that kind of things, and to answer in an interview, remember the syntax little bit, how the custom command can be added, like cypress.command.add. This is the method you can add, and you can provide the command name, then the argument, and the what actions it need to perform. Okay, so yeah, I think this is all about this particular question, guys. So if you are preparing for automation interview, as I told you, just go through our playlist. You will find almost all the topics, and you will find there are many questions that we have covered. About playwright as well we have covered, and if you want to ask for your mock interview, you can reach out to me. I can take your mock interview as well to evaluate your knowledge about your Q automation side before appearing on the real interviews. Okay, guys, so keep watching the videos and keep learning and keep cracking the interviews, guys.